Can you discern between evil and good?
No, no, no! Damn it! Fuck!
You remember that security we had with the gun? Nope. I guess they just didn't want to replay Bart's parts of the main game. Nice safe there. Or animate anything else, considering how that intro was pure blackness. Laziness at your finest, folks.
I will not be kept here.
What's that? Maybe I can...
It's Vigo! Hey, have you ever seen Ghostbusters 2? It's an okay movie. I don't know why I mentioned that. I just all of a sudden remembered it. It's maybe something jolted my memory. I don't know. So as you can imagine, he hates fire. He was burned by it, so it makes sense. Although if he controls this place like a god, you'd think he'd just make fire non-existent or change it
Leslie!
as fundamental level. Don't know why. Ooh, can I see the names there? Nope.
No, don't risk it. Hold on. I think I see another way down. I'll meet you on a lower level.
At least they're all right. Please. Just stay out of my way.
I guess we're in the same building. Even though, didn't Kidman land in a different building? I don't remember that as clearly as I should. Whatever.
After surviving the fire incident and subsequent abuse from his parents, it's a miracle Reuben can function at all. His work comes from a place that isn't motivated by fear or money or social standing. His motives are more pure. I would say that he is obsessed with the chance to relive and remold reality so he can be with her again. His scarring is heavy, both physically and emotionally, but he longs for his lost sister. His love for her borders almost on an incestuous level, but as long as it provides motivation, so be it.
Interesting. Nice little safe there again. You can't tell when Ruvik's mind. The hotel. Just gotta work our way through. Is this a hotel? This is more of a hotel than the other place that we were at, which apparently was a hotel, considering there was that note there. So there is an achievement coming up that isn't too... Well, it's actually a little difficult to get. Oh no, blood. The achievement is not to kill anybody while here. And it's actually fairly difficult, considering there's a good bit of space it spans.
Ruvik's trying to take control of him. Maybe I can stop him.
So we do have to burn the statues, the paintings. And if you get caught, there's a room on the right with a locker in it, but it doesn't work very well, because the enemy can see you get into the locker, and if they see you get into the locker, then they just open it anyways. Also, beware of those plates. They do cause noise and the enemy to come to your attention. Unfortunately. If you had an axe, this part would be fairly easy. There might be an axe in that room, I don't know. But there's no need to rush here. You may think like, oh, I need to rush to save Leslie. It's not time, so don't try to do that, because you will die if you try to rush through this. There's two dudes and one of those paintings that we need to get to. You get to the Ghostbusters 2 painting over there of Ruvik. But we do need to avoid the enemies, because if we don't, we will die, and that's not good. We don't want to do that, now do we? And if you do want to do that, I highly suggest you call someone and get help, because that's probably not a good thing.
He is my vessel.
Dude's all the way... Oh, he's not all the way over there at all. So I guess this is symbolistic of Reuben trying to take over Leslie's mind, which is interesting. I wish you could have used the blood power, whatever this is, more often. See, he uses it a little bit in the main game, but like not much at all, really. Eventually, just gets to you go to an area and boom, there's a monster there that you have to fight. Ugh, so annoying. I hate the bosses in this. I really hate fighting the bosses in this game. Half of them had insta-kill moves, and half of those you couldn't even attack and kill. Like the Laura fight, it wasn't a fight. There was like no, there wasn't you had to take her out. Well, at one point I think there was, but it was mostly, hey, you need to avoid her. Thankfully, the fire arrows from the fighting Chanstius. Oh, come on. Give me enough time for this. Damn you. Just not enough time. But the fire arrow from the... I think I got that from the Fighting Chance DLC. You might get that early, you might get that later in the game. I'm not sure, but... Just hide to regen my health enough to run. And it's useless. Oh well.
vessel. I am in control.
Thankfully for that axe, we were able to take out that dude. I completely forget where I got that axe. Well, nonetheless, we did it. We defeated the Ruvik.
It works. Holy shit. Maybe I can stop Ruvik then.
It's over, but it's not over. Like I said, there... thought I saw something fall. There is an achievement for getting through this hotel area, which is that, along with several other areas, without killing anybody or defeating any monster.
Leslie!
It's a little tough.
Leslie, where are you?
I'm not doing it because it's tough. And I want this game to be as easy as possible because this game is super hard sometimes. Even on easy difficulty. The easiest difficulty and enemies can still instant kill you. Bosses still instant kill you. It's... not right. But a little respite as we save and listen to audio.
I visited the Victoriano estate yesterday. It's a vestige, a mere husk of what was bound to be such a home of promise. Mobius reaped nearly everything of value when we took on the research ourselves, but Reuben's notes indicate he was involved in something else. There were plans for another STEM prototype. Data about using receptors to transmit the brain function wirelessly to unaware users. It's borderline parapsychology, but these schematics and the scientific backup provided seems sound. What was he planning to do with such a thing? There's only one way to find out for certain, but I must continue these experiments in private, away from their prying eyes. I will not let them know, lest they take this from me as well.
So we learn more and more about how crazy Ruvik in this whole situation is. Maybe we probably shouldn't have been with Mobius, but maybe us being with Mobius allows us to stop them in the end. So this is one of the areas I think is difficult for the one achievement for not killing anything to be. But since I'm not going for it, I say heck yeah. So get close to them, make them want to go boom. When them get close, run away. No, oh, that was close. So I instantly avoided the achievement earlier, and that again would have done it, but I just ran past that dude and like whatever. Ooh, almost got caught between the... Thankfully these things only work on hearing, but also their hearing is super dumb. So if I alert them and then run all the way back, I'm safe as can be. And instantly, boom, this area is safe. Well, sorta. You're supposed to lure them away, or crawl past them, past the guy who's rotating around here, and get through this. And I almost did it without killing anything on my main playthrough, but like I lucked out with the enemies in the first area on my main playthrough, but at this point, I accidentally killed one of the dudes. I'm like, ah, whatever. Just let it happen. Ooh, run away. That was close. Way closer than I like. So there was only one guy over there. There was one guy over there, but only the one. There's two more dudes in this next room that we unfortunately have to get to. And a forced alteration on our speed. Because while we're walking through these meat things, we can only walk. We'll see that in a minute. We can only walk slowly, which is really stupid. Because if you have these weird Aldrich horror things that will explode and kill you, why would you walk casually? But they block the damage, which is cool, I guess. And the one killed the other, and before I knew it, I was good. Nothing over here, unfortunately. A bottle. I don't know if I'll need the bottle. It's always good to have a bottle just in case. You could have a bottle full of water to drink to quench your thirst in the midst of fighting horrible body horror monsters. Or a bottle of booze of your favorite choice of type of booze alcohol to calm your nerves and get crunk when things get bad. Or an empty bottle to use to smash enemies or distract enemies. Oh, freaking door. Don't know what happened there, I'll be honest. But there's a collectible in one of those things. I completely forget to point out the collectibles, I don't care, whatever. Let's follow the rats. Not through it yet. This, oh yeah, a little, achievable here if you so desire.
Fuck.
Completely optional. You don't have to do that at all, but if you do it, you get an achievement saying, save here.
What was that about?
Basically what that does is, you remember the part where you had to fight off the keeper in the hanging meat locker room? Well, that's where Sebastian is right now, apparently. I don't remember if it was more so you have to fight him off. Actually, I think you could kill the keeper in that section, or you can just run away long enough, which is incredibly difficult because apparently not only can he walk, but he can sprint super fast like at one point. It was whatever. I got through it eventually. So 3 dudes. I think there's 3 axes, but there's 2 portraits. One over here and one in a corner to the left. But we'll ask this guy a question real fast and then torch the Ghostbusters 2 painting over there in the corner. And then we'll be on our way and we'll be right as way. Just gotta wait for this guy to turn around. Fortunately, it'll take a second. This creepy creepiness and axed. Perfect. All's good.
I created this world.
Yeah, well, You created the world, but we're part of it, so you have to deal with it. And burn you shall. Very nice. Just one more, and there's still two more enemies. One over by the doors there, which is progression through the game, but one over here by this other painting. And it can be pretty cheesed pretty easily. Not to worry. You just gotta kind of lure them away. You can lure them away. I don't think there's any more axes. But I think the easiest way is to do that. And then, thankfully, have just enough run energy and... yeah, to do that. And once you're good, you're good. Just gotta wait for him to lose interest. Once you lose interest, you're good. Yeah. Okay. Oh. No. Yeah, I was right. It was Vigo. It was the guy in the painting. It's Vigo. She's squatting away trying to get me. Oh, it's adorable. They can't get me in here, thankfully. They can't even touch me. And I guess the strategy could have been to alert them on the other vents and then crawl through here, but it takes a while to crawl through, unfortunately. You're no snakeman. Man of the snake. Of the solid snakes. Metal Gear. Just gotta burn this thing. There's convenient fire nearby all these things. For someone who hates fire so much, it's convenient that it's so near. It's like if Superman walked around with a kryptonite dagger, like, you know, this was my one weakness, but I have it on me just in case. Just in case of what? Says Batman, you're an idiot. And Super's like, oh. In case you don't know, I don't really care for Superman. I think he's kind of an asshole and an idiot. Although, yeah, I just don't like how invulnerable someone is, and he's just flaunting it, basically. It's annoying. But one more statue. Ooh, oh yeah, it hurts you if you get too close. One more Vigo painting, and we're good to go.
Leslie, no. Please don't. It's all right. Everything's gonna be fine. I hope.
Not safe. Hurry! This way!
Little puzzle for collectible there. Don't want to worry about it. So we have a gun back, but unfortunately it's out of ammo. Although it's not, because a cutscene later says that we're ready to shoot,
I hope that bastard
and we
doesn't
weren't
come
ready
back.
to be doing such desperate acts if there wasn't bullets in there. Although we don't find anybody until that part. No, nothing there. Until that little cutscene, so... I don't know, I think we lose the gun after that. Of course we do. Why wouldn't we?
Leslie can go home? Can take the train all the way home?
No, Leslie. Not today.
You'll... protect me?
Yes. That's my job.
Good, good, good. When I get home, they'll be... surprised.
It's not your fault. I'm sorry.
Stop! You're making a terrible mistake.
You don't understand. You don't know what he'll become.
We know exactly what he'll become. That's why we need him.
You don't understand what Ruvik is after.
Ruvik is a corpse.
He's after Leslie.
And so are we. And you're more afraid of him than us?
Don't patronize me. I have orders. But I can't let him have this boy. Leslie is the only one who can...
Don't do it! Damn it! No!